when grid fails. Now what? Welcome to Grid Down Guide. In a world where power can vanish in an instant, survival isn't just a skill, it's a necessity. We've got the know-how to keep you prepared. Whether you're in the heart of the city or lost in the wilderness, we teach you the essential skills to thrive. Stay tuned. The grid could fail tomorrow. Be ready today.
When the grid goes down, it doesn't just plunge neighborhoods into darkness, it changes the very fabric of daily life. The first thoughts that rush through most people's minds are about the basics: food, water, warmth. But beneath the surface, there's a quieter, more insidious threat lurking. One that rarely gets a second thought until it's suddenly too late. Security. Not the kind that blares alarms or flashes lights, but the kind that keeps your loved ones safe when the world outside is unpredictable and the usual safety nets are gone. Electricity is the backbone of modern security. Often invisible, always essential. Your doorbell camera goes silent. The motion sensor lights that once flickered on with every passing rabbit or neighbor's cat are powerless. Even your home alarm, once a comforting presence, is now nothing more than an inert box on the wall unless you've invested in backup batteries or a system with a reliable cellular connection, which itself might be down. Without electricity, the security you once took for granted evaporates. And as the sun sets and true darkness falls, desperation grows outside. People who are usually trustworthy may act out of character when faced with uncertainty or fear. The line between neighbor and threat can blur when basic needs go unmet. This isn't about paranoia, it's about preparedness. So what can you do? Begin with the basics. Your home may not be a fortress, but small changes can make it a far less appealing target. Start with your doors. Most are secured with short screws that barely anchor them to the frame. By replacing those with 3-inch screws, you connect the strike plate directly to the house's framing, making it much harder to kick in. Move to your windows. A simple dowel or sturdy stick laid in the track of a sliding window can prevent it from being forced open, even if someone breaks the latch. Lighting is key in a blackout, but it's a double-edged sword. Solar-powered motion lights are a game changer. They recharge by day and illuminate by night, no grid required. Place them where someone might approach: driveways, back gates, or near basement windows. At night, limit your light exposure. Keep only one room lit and cover those windows with blankets, towels, or even foil. Anything to prevent light from spilling out and advertising your location. In a world where resources are scarce, a glowing window is a beacon, a silent invitation to trouble. Noise discipline is often overlooked, but in the silence of a blackout, every sound carries further. The steady hum of a generator, while comforting, can be a magnet for desperate ears. The scent of cooking, especially something as tempting as bacon, can drift through the empty streets, drawing attention. Keep your activities as quiet and low profile as possible. If you must use a generator, run it sparingly and at times when background noise, like wind or rain, can help mask it. When cooking, opt for foods that don't have strong odors, or cook during the day when scents are less noticeable. Social strategy is just as important as physical security. It's natural to want to help those around you, and in a crisis, communities can be lifelines. But discretion is critical. The neighbor you confide in about your emergency supplies may become desperate after a few days without food. It's wise to offer help where you can, but don't reveal your entire hand. Build small, reliable alliances. Work together on security patrols or resource sharing, but always keep some preparations private. Passive defenses can be surprisingly effective. Dogs, for example, don't have to be large or intimidating. A small, alert dog can provide an early warning that someone is approaching. If you don't have a pet, consider simple motion alarms powered by batteries or radios. A tripwire strung with bells or empty cans is a classic solution. Cheap, easy to set up, and highly effective at alerting you to movement. Even fake security signs can be a deterrent. A would-be intruder is less likely to target a home they think is being watched or monitored. The ultimate goal isn't to create an impenetrable fortress. It's to make your home look like too much trouble. In times of uncertainty, most people will seek the path of least resistance. If your house is well fortified, well lit, and appears to be occupied by prepared residents, it's less likely to be targeted. Sometimes, the illusion of security is just as powerful as the real thing, but gear and gadgets are only part of the equation. Mental readiness is the foundation of true security. Stay aware of your surroundings. Know your home's exits and have a plan for what to do if someone knocks on your door in the middle of the night. Talk with your household about what to do if you're separated or if communication becomes impossible. Decide in advance who you trust and how you'll respond if things get worse. Preparedness isn't about living in fear. It's about cultivating a calm, ready mindset. The most valuable tool in a crisis is a clear head and a practiced plan. Walk through scenarios with your family. Practice staying quiet, communicating in whispers, and moving through your home in the dark. The more you prepare now, the more confident and composed you'll be if the grid does go down. When the world outside is uncertain, your best defense is to stay low, stay alert, and move with quiet confidence. Remember, once the lights go out, you become your own security system. The choices you make in the calm before the storm will determine your safety when the crisis hits. Protect quietly, survive smart, and always keep learning. In the end, real security is about more than locks and lights. It's about mindset, readiness, and the silent strength to endure whatever comes your way.
Prepare now. Hands urgently pack emergency survival kit. Survive anything. Subscribe now. Grid Down Guide.